This is a literacy message from Learning Support Services of PVNC Catholic School Board. Hi there, parents and guardians of kindergarten, grade 1, and grade 2 students. This is part 2 in a 3-part video series created to bridge the gap between the important literacy learning your child is doing at school and your support and understanding at home. This series will explore what literacy instruction looks like in our schools, how you can support your child at home as they develop into a proficient reader, and how we are using a universal early reading screener to check student progress. We have already learned about what literacy instruction looks like in our classrooms in part 1. In this video, we will discuss how you can support your child at home as they become a more proficient reader. You can play an important role in reinforcing what has been taught at school, practicing developing skills, and celebrating your child's progress. Keep it fun and use it as a time to connect. A few minutes consistently each day can make a big difference. In this video, we will look at 4 ways you can support your child at home. Let's start by thinking about talking with your child. In part 1, we discussed the importance of understanding spoken language. You can play a role in this by talking and listening to your child about anything at any time. Talk about what words mean and encourage your child to use new or more sophisticated words within full sentences. For example, instead of saying that you are happy that it's sunny, you could say that you are delighted to see the sunshine. You can also encourage them to narrate their play, and you can model proper pronunciation of words when speaking. Talking with your child will expand their world and expose them to information that will help them become better readers. Next, let's explore how you can practice phonemic awareness skills with your child at home. As explained in part 1, phonemic awareness is the ability to blend sounds into words and separate words into individual sounds. You can help your child with this skill by playing games during downtime that allow them to hear a word and then separate the sounds or hear the separated sounds and solve the mystery word. Phonemic awareness games do not require any materials and can happen while taking a walk, driving in the car, or at meals. Now that we have looked at 2 ways to develop oral language at home, it's time to talk about strategies to effectively work on reading at home. Let's start with reading to your child. When reading nightly to your child, you can choose high-interest texts that they're not yet able to read independently. Read books, magazines, and listen to audiobooks with rich vocabulary, complex sentences, and engaging ideas. Stop and talk about the story or ask questions while you are reading. Reading to your child is extremely valuable and builds knowledge on a wide variety of topics, which is critical for reading comprehension. It is also important for your child to read to you. Let's explore some ways you can make reading practice effective and meaningful. Listen to your child read texts that they can decode. As your child learns new phonics patterns at school, your teacher can provide decodable texts that they can practice at home. The texts only contain words with spelling patterns they have been taught and tricky high-frequency words, also called heart words, that have been introduced at school. You will get to witness the sense of pride they feel being able to read independently. All practice at home will make an impact. However, avoid encouraging them to skip the word, look at the pictures, or guess based on the rest of the sentence. If you notice your child getting stuck, prompt them to put their finger under each letter, say each sound, and then blend the sounds together. If the word is a tricky heart word, tell them the word and talk about it together. We hope these at-home tips will help you as you journey with your child to develop their literacy skills. Home and school partnerships are essential for student success. Stay tuned for part 3, where we will explain how educators are using a universal early reading screener to check student progress. If you are interested in learning more, visit the Ontario Ministry of Education website, a ministry-supported learning hub called ONLIT, spelled ONLIT, or contact your child's teacher to learn more about their reading progress.